always remember that just by speaking or just by presenting a solution will not have a 100% effective way in producing it as a product. So always make sure you have a prototype when you justify yourself. So when you have a prototype or when you have a working model with you, you can justify it very easily. So make a prototype. Then show the prototype to 100 people. As I said, the closest environment you have, your family, friends, relatives, show it to them. Obviously, they will give you some comments and they will give you some feedback. On that feedback or on that particular feedback, work again on the same prototype. Iterate on the prototype unless it solves the problem or it solves the questions of that 100 people whom you have shown the prototype already and you whom have seen your product already and who have given feedback regarding your products. So show it when you iterate on that particular questions and iterate on those comments and feedbacks, you will get a better one. Obviously, you'll land a better one. Then find a co-founder. Then find a co-founder. So co-founder is nothing but a person who you can rely on running the organization or running this particular or to establish this particular product in the market. Then go for funding. Then go for funding, because once your product is ready, prototype is ready, you have validated the prototype with 100 initial customers and you have got the feedback, you have iterated it again, that is you have worked it again and you have made it better than the first set of prototype, and now you have to look for funding, because funding is the most important part when you go for startups. So once you have found a great absolute funding or initial funding is ready with you, then you can go launch it. Launch it in the market and make sure when you launch it, let everyone know about your product. So you should be very aware that the advertisement or the projection which you do in the environment should be very good, so that everybody, nook and corner of the society, knows about your new launch. Whether the particular person in the nook and corner of the society is able to is affordable about your prototype or not, at least they should know, okay, some product is getting released in this market. This product is of this cost and this is used for this. Whether they are able to get the product or not, they should be able to identify that there is some product like this in this society. Next, follow up with the users. Now, first 100 people have been crossed and now you have put your product into the next 100 people. Now, the next 100 people will start using the product and you have to have a close follow up with the users and check whether they're coming back with new customers. Yes, if they're coming back with new customers, obviously your 200 customer strength will get increased to 1,000 customers and you will have a exponential growth like 5% a week, and you have worked hard for that. And this will keep growing for another 4 years and you will reach the user strength that is very great user strength, and you will achieve your success in the specific organization or specific product. Or the other case, because we have to, when we go for new things, we have to go up with both positive and the other side, right? So in the other side, if when you follow up with your users, initial 100 and 200 users, and now they're not coming back to you with new customers, launch the product again by iterating it again. Fine, get the feedback from the next 100 customers. There might be some problem they also will be facing. So get the feedback from those customers, work it again on the product and launch it again. So the second launch, 90% it will give you a growing success, exponential growth of success. This is how you have to start a startup. So there are 3 stages of startup. So this is where we end up in the title at last. The first step of a startup is problem solution fit. That is, you're going to develop your customer and you're going to develop a circle of customers, a group of customers, and you're going to consume the customers into your product. And next you will come to product or market fit. That is, you're going to validate your customers' needs and you're going to make or you're going to prove that your product is really good one. Yes, So the first step is actually find a problem that is worth solving. That is worth solving and discover a viable solution that all the customer will accept it. Yes, so now let's see who is your customer. Customer is nothing but, as I said, each and every person in the society should be a customer. If they are affordable to get your product or not. Might be today they are not affordable. After in the span of 4 years, they would be affordable to get your product. So each and every person you see in the environment or in the society is your customer. So once you find your customer, understand their needs. So only if you understand your need, understand the each and every customer's needs, you will you will identify a problem. So when you identify a problem, obviously you will reach a solution. Yes, so understand your customer needs first and what they do, what they get from the. For example, if I'm going to start a supermarket, so in a supermarket, I have to do a research that if a middle class person gets into the supermarket, what he or she will go straight and fetch at the first. What is the product she or she is being attracted by first, or what is the offer he or she is getting attracted by that. And next is what is the brand he or she is using most. Because I should, as I said, the product or the organization or the startup which I'm going to start should reach each and every nook and corner of the society. That is the success I can achieve. So what they do, understand their occupation, understand their interest, understanding their sole interest is very, very important. Now, understand the purchasing cycle of your customer. When do they purchase what? Now summer season. You can see that many AC companies or many AC vendors will give a very good advertisement at the starting of January and February. Because you might think every year they're giving the same advertisement. What is the use of it? Because I already have an AC in my home. I already have an air cooler at my home. This last year you would have purchased an AC, you would have purchased an air cooler, but still there are people who cannot afford AC or air cooler, or who might be not might be affordable last year, but now they have increased their cycle of work and increased their quality of life, and now they are able to buy. So their attraction or their concentration will be on the new customers. So when a person who doesn't have an AC will come and ask you what type of AC do you have in your home, and what is the AC, where did you get, where you'll get good offers on buying an AC or an air conditioner. Obviously, you will cite out some company's name, right? Obviously, you will cite out some company's name, and you will point out that this particular brand will be good, and in this particular organization or a company, I mean store, you will get good offers for this particular brand. So that is what, understand the purchasing cycle of your customer and how they buy. Next is how they buy. They come in person or they go online, because online shopping is really very good. It's a breaking market in now scenario. So website, that too in this pandemic, the online shopping or even groceries and online shopping has become very, very excellent. It has given an excellent growth. So how they buy? Do they buy in website, or do they buy in person, going to reaching to stores? Some might feel if I go to a vendor, it will be fine. He will be giving me some offers. Some might feel that reaching out vendor, he might have done something with the product. So I'll reach the product developer itself. So I'll get a Lenovo laptop from Lenovo showroom only, because that will be more quality, or more it will give me a good reliability. So else I might not go in person also. So I may not go in person also. I might buy it in online or website. So it depends on that all. It depends on how they buy the product. And next, what they expect from you. Think that if you are a customer and if you're going to get a product, what will you expect from the particular vendor or particular product developer? So this is how you understand your customer needs. So when you understand your customer needs, obviously you will end up in a very good problem statement. A problem statement is nothing but it's just a one sentence. It's just a one sentence that sums up what you want to change in this particular society. For that, you have to ask the questions. Everywhere the questions plays a major role. So ask questions. When does the problem occur? What is the root cause? Who has the problem? Which type of people has the problem? And how does the problem make the customer feel? And how it is measurable in impact? And what are the alternate ways does the customer already following for solving that particular problem? And what are the disadvantages in the alternative modes? So when you find answer, when you ask these questions and when you find answer by researching for all these questions, obviously you will end up in developing a very good problem statement. Actually, a problem statement is like it's a guiding star for your creative thinking. When you end up in a very good problem statement, your solution is very near. You will reach it in next few or 2 or 3 steps. How usually if there's a problem existing, you found the problem, then how are they currently solving the problem? Existing product, and next is combination of 2 to 3 products, and next is jury rigging a solution. Jury rigging a solution is nothing but already I have a solution with me, but the solution is not working properly. But somehow I'm adjusting with the solution and achieving 90% of effectiveness. But 100% is not the scene over there, but I can achieve at least 90% solution. So I'm the customer is satisfied because he is not able to search for 100% solution. So he thinks that okay, enough, that's enough. 90% solution is enough for me. I'll just run the life with that itself. Yes. Next is what is your solution? Now you have identified the problem, you have finalized your idea, you have written the problem statement, and now you know what are the alternative solutions that are available for the problem which you have identified. Now, what is your solution? Solutions are actually two types. One is sustaining innovation, another one is disruptive innovation. Sustaining innovation is like you already have a camera. There are DSLR cameras and everything, but all those features have been inbuilt in a normal iPhone or normal phone, mobile phones which we get from the market today. So many people think that why should I purchase a camera? I already have the 4 cameras in my mobile phone with so much megapixels and gigapixels that gives me a good clarity pictures. That is like already a product is existing in the market, and I'm going to improvise the product in some or the other way and make it a success. Disruptive innovation is like you go ahead. I mean, non-disruptive innovation is like you don't think about the existing product itself. You go with some other different solution. For example, electric bike. Electric bikes have been become cool of the solution. I mean, cool of the solution for when you consider petrol. So petrol price is hiking day by day, right? So in order to spend so much for petrol, people have started preferring for electric bikes. So bringing out that such a particular solution is like non-disruptive, and it is not having any previous history. It's a new market. You want to create a new market for yourself and sustain in your new market as much as you can. So this is how you find your solution. So your solution could be a sustaining solution or it could be a disruptive solution. For a disruptive solution, the only thing is the customer doesn't know what it is at all. So you have to start from scratch. You have to start from scratch and you have to justify your product from scratch. Yes. Now, problem statement is fine. Found a problem, understood the customer needs, wrote the problem statement, found a solution to. Now you have to think how you are unique. How I'm unique with my particular solution. Because solutions could be given by everybody, but unique solutions could be given only by unique people. So, am I unique from the other products, or am I thinking unique from the others? Justify that. Justify that again with 3 questions like what your customer wants, what you do very well, what your competitor does well. Because always remember that when you concentrate on your competitor most, your product will grow most, or you will innovate your product much more than that. So you have to fix the unique value proposition for yourself such that you satisfy the customer in all their needs. This is the basic success for a startup. Now this is how you find this problem, you find a solution for the specific problem and make yourself fit. You make yourself unique. So when you does this, you cross the first half or the initial steps of your startup organization or becoming an entrepreneur. So now comes the product market fit. Now you have a pakka prototype with you, validated by closed circle society 100 people, and then establish the product in the market, and another 100 people have been used your product, and they also have given you the feedback. Now you have a very good solution with you, and you have iterated the product again and again, improved the features, reduced the disadvantages that is present in the particular product, and now you have a very good final product in your hand. Now, after getting the product, how you will make product market fit? So now, any questions with respect to problem solution fit? How do I find a problem? How do I find a solution? Participants can unmute themselves and ask me questions. Okay, I think no questions. So I'll just continue with product market fit. So product market fit is actually after, once you finish your problem solution fit, you will enter into product market fit. So here your major work is to validate your work, cover customers, get into customers in, go down to the earth to the customers, find new customers, enlarge the circle of customers you are in. Validation is very, very important when you consider product market fit. Only you validate, you will have an exponential growth. Yes. So what does product market fit actually mean? The actual process starts from a problem, from finding a problem. The starting point is always like, starting point is actually always a problem. Hunch on a problem, do research, do minimum viable product. Minimum viable product is nothing but just introduce a project to a minimum circle of customers. When they validate your product, obviously go for testing. When the testing is success, put the product or throw the product in the market. How customers receive your product is really very, very important at this particular stage. That tells you that your product is market fit. When you establish that your product is market fit, you have attained 60% of your success. After that, achieving an exponential growth is really very, very easy. So why should I go for product, ma'am? Already I've done so much under work. I already have 200 customers and they are very happy with my product. They have given me good feedback, and I have worked on the negative feedbacks too, and I have iterated it. I have cleared the hunches that is present in the particular prototype, and I have come up with again new versions of my prototype, and now it's good going in the product market, ma'am. Why should I go for product market fit, ma'am? Why should I feel that my product should be a market fit product? Obviously, yes, you have to. You cannot start with 200 customers. The 200 customers might get out of your circle anytime. So always think that you have to enlarge the customer circle so that the satisfaction which you give these customers more and more will enlarge your circle, and at one particular period of time your solution is validated by large set of customers, and that will give you a very good growth and success in your product establishment. So establishing a product that is market fit, that is almost all the customers or all the people in the society are ready to accept your particular prototype as a product, and they feel that it reduces their problem or it gives a solution for their problem, then it is really a product that is market fit to be established. Yes, then only you can withstand in the market for a long period of time. Then only you can withstand with your organization, and then only you can grow your organization for a long period of time. You have to achieve a long period of success rather than finding a short time of success. Who's responsible? Obviously, this question is very, very important. Who's responsible for product market fit? Is the person who found the problem and found the solution, or the co-founder who came along with the founder and worked along hard, or the people working under them, or the investors, or the customers? Who is responsible for the product market fit? Actually, for achieving this particular stage, it is a shared responsibility across the company. If the company encloses 20 people working for them or 200 people working for them, the success is from each and every hands of those 200 people or 200 strength. Each and every person should contribute their part equally with full responsibility so that the particular product is market fit. If any particular part of the company fails, it is a failure for all and everybody. Yes. So what are the steps to proving a product market fit? So you determine your target customer, fix your value proposition, minimum, specify your minimal viable product. This is validate your product. The first 200 customers are very, very special customers for you. They give the input to you main. So you should be very keen about that those 200 customers, and you should treat those 200 customers as special customers, and they are not like customers. They are like people who who invest in you without any profit expectation. Yes, because they give you almost all the feedback for your establishment. So how, what would be the strategies that I could implement in my startup for achieving this product market fit? It's actually a big one, and you have to focus on the segment of the market. Each and every movement in the market, you have to focus, you have to do research, you have to find out, you have to set up a separate team for that, you have to work very hard. Make sure that you give the products very quickly. There should not be any delay in delivering. People don't like delay, right? Even if it is a tiffin, or even if it is a snacks that we order in Swiggy, if it shows longer than 1 hour, what we will think? No, I'll go for some other shop so that I will receive the product or receive the specific snacks or food which I've ordered in another 30 minutes. Time speaks a lot. So make sure you ship very quickly, and you should be at the each and every stage of your product out shipping. That is, if a product is going out on the after manufacturing, each and every step, during the time of manufacture, testing, validating, shipping, going to the end customer. So in the each and all every steps, your part should be there. Usually, there are many myths and many misconceptions in the about product market fit. Once you achieve product market fit, that is enough. You will go heights. It is evident when you achieve this, and achieving this spontaneously happens. Once you have a solution, once you have a problem, obviously you will attain the market fit. You doesn't want it to go work for this separately. All these are like myths only. Each and every part of your establishing your product is very, very important for us. So don't mislead yourself by all these misconceptions. Even though you attain success, go for the next versions of your product and make it much more reliable, much more effective to the customers, so that as usual, it enlarges the in circle of your customer. Now, with this particular concepts, you should have been very clear that what is problem solution fit and what is product market fit, and what is a startup. Why should I know about problem solution fit? Why should I know about product market fit? And how should I work for this? Now coming to India, because we people live in India, we should know how the startup ecosystem is there in Indian scenario and Indian market. So now concentrating here, we have if we take a span of 10 years, the Indian unicorns have been increasing very drastically in last 4 years. Unicorns in the sense, the people who have a great success in different fields by giving new startups. Yes. So when you start up, where we see from 2011 to 2021, it's from year 2018 to 21, it's a drastic increase. And if we go for last year, if we see each and every month at least one unicorn in the sense a great success person, a successful startup that has established itself in the product as product fit and problem solution fit. Yes, so see the count, which is it? It's 39, and for each and every month you have some contribution. So some of the very specific organizations are like Misho, Farm Easy. You could see many ads for these Misho, Farm Easy, and your share chat. So all these are new startup companies that is being organized, that has been put into the market in after 2020, 2021, and they have achieved their success at a larger rate. So from this, if we come up with a new solution, new idea, and if we are able to establish ourselves in the product, India is a good place, and you can grow yourself tremendously in the market as you wish. So now, as a student, ma'am, as a student, now I'm doing my engineering. How should I innovate? I mean, how should I take a step to become an entrepreneur? So to become an entrepreneur, innovative thinking, creative thinking plays a major role. So I have given you one or two different programs or different contests that is happening now, and it is open for registration now. And where you can these contests are actually, it's a wide open platform for majorly for innovators and entrepreneurs to come up with new ideas and new solutions for existing problems. So Smart India, the first thing is Smart India Hackathon. This is actually live, and till March 31st is the last date for registration. I think obviously in your college there will be a SPOC who's handling Smart India Hackathon, and you can approach them because problem statements are out, and different problem statements are available. Almost 400 plus software problems and 100 plus hardware problems are available for you. Choose a problem, work on the problem, as I said, in a very close follow up and in a very good flow of manner, and then find a solution. So this will give you a confidence that even you people as a student can come up with a product or prototype. So it is like harnessing your creativity. It is like just bringing out the creativeness that you have in you, because each and every person has some creativity, right? So only if we work on it, we can bring out some new ideas. So this particular hackathon, Smart India Hackathon, is very good platform. It is one of the best platform where you can stand yourself and where you can put forward your ideas. Yes. So why should I go for SH, ma'am? Is it so necessary, ma'am? Do you become an entrepreneur, or you wish to become an entrepreneur or not? Joining SAH is really, it will take your career, it will take your career path to a different genre. You will bring out innovative solutions. You will start recognizing your abilities, and your visibility on yourself will turn out. And next, you will think out of box solutions. When you start thinking, you'll think out of box solutions that will obviously land up in a very creative, innovative product, prototype, or model, working model. So that working model will change your life drastically. Even if you wanted to go attend an interview, it is like pride to tell that I am a participant in SAH, and I've gone through so much levels, and I'm a winner in SAH, and I'm a finalist in SAH, I'm a quarter finalist in SAH. It's a big privilege. It is an added privilege in your resume. It is an added privilege in while you attending interviews with large company, I mean higher end companies. So, what is the process flow? Process flow in SH 2022 is you have both software and hardware edition, as I said. So there's a team for finding out the problems alone. So they get the problems from central and state ministries, all the departments, PSUs, industries, NGOs, everybody. Or they collect there's a committee for collecting all the problems. They list the problems in the website. There's a college SPOC. Each college can register, and there's a college SPOC. And you internally you have, they will be conducting small hackathons, and teams will be selected. Each team can consist of 3 to 4 persons. Yes. So form a team, pick up the problems, work on the problems, present yourself very confidently, and make yourself shine in among the others Bring out your college name to the others. That is the big thing which you can do for your college also. So SIH is actually very good platform, people, and the problems are not that big. It's actually all the problems are existing in the society, and it's very easy if you sit and think. It will take another 2 to 3 days to think and find out the answer for that. Answers are very simple. Only thing is you have to spend some time. Yes, present your results and you'll have your final result in your publication. This is process flow of SH 2022. The next contest which I'm going to show is India Innovates Product Innovation Challenge G 2022. It has been released by IIT Kharagpur. It's a product innovation challenge, and the deadline for this challenge is 20th February. By 20th February, you have to submit the abstract alone. This particular product innovation challenge is it aims for bringing out the solutions or new solutions or innovative solutions for real world issues only. So you will be expected to identify a problem based on the themes. There are 10 to 20 themes that is present, that is available in this particular website, and you can go find out. You can go pick up one theme and propose your idea on the theme. Build a working model. Present the working model. You win the competition. You just need to find a correct theme or correct theme and a correct idea in that particular theme or field, and find a solution for that. Yes, so it is actually this is also the teamwork. The team can consist of 3 to 4 members, and the submission for round one is actually only abstract. Abstract can be emailed to indiainnovates@ktj.in. Deadline for submission is 20th February. You still have 4 more days. Anything could be possible in any number of days. So you still have 4 more days. Send your abstract designs of your product, and then you go for second round, final presentation round. So in your presentation round, if you're selected for this round two, you have to present your working model or prototype in front of the panel. And if the panel is really very happy with you, the prize money is actually 60,000 for your startup or for your product. So do utilize all these innovations and challenges from your second year onwards itself. Second year, third year, final year. So when you come to final year, you will be having bunch of problems in your hand with bunch of solutions, and that will take you heights in your campus placements, and that will make you give you confidence to achieve a startup also in future. And the next thing which I wanted to tell is funding. Startup India funding support. We have 2 schemes: SIDBI Fund for Fund Scheme and Startup India Seed Fund Scheme. So these both are schemes, like they provide amount, or that is startup funding for startup companies. So when you have a problem and a solution and a prototype with you, obviously you can go apply for these funds. And applying for these funds is actually very easy. And I'll share this presentation with the organizer so that you have these websites over here. In these websites, it is very clear. If you go, the steps are very clear, and both the fund scheme are introduced by Government of India, and they do invest more than 10,000 crores and 1,000 crores in developing small industries. And the Small Industry Development Bank of India is ready to support us in a many way. So these are the initial startup fundings funds you can apply, and you can go for government funding proposals, so that you can seed your fund from the scratch, and that will take you heights. So these are the 2 different funding schemes: it is Startup India Seed Funding Scheme and SIDBI Funds of Fund Scheme. Both schemes are available to all the startup companies which you want to establish. They just need to graduate to a level, and they have some constraints that if you satisfy those constraints, obviously you can be one of the person or one of the startup with these schemes. So this is up with my presentation. I think you would have got a very clear idea on achieving a problem solution fit and product market fit, how to achieve it, what is so and so, and how to achieve it, and how to become a successful entrepreneur in this particular market or in this particular industry. So once again, thank you for the opportunity given to me. And any queries, the session is open and you can ask me.
Yes, the session is open to all. If you have any queries, you can ask the today's resource person.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your nice
Thank you,
And
sir.
presentation.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. It's a
Thank you, sir.
very,
Thank you so much, sir.
it's a very informative session, ma'am, about the startup, how the startup, what are the problems that we are facing in the startups, ma'am. And it's
Thank you,
a
sir. Thank you
new
so much.
thing
It's
that
my
we learn
pleasure.
is about the funding and also the various contests that the government has been conducting. So new to learn that. It's very useful, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Ajmal,
Yes, sir. Sir,
share
shall
the
I
feedback.
conclude?
Share
Yes,
the
sir. Shall I?
feedback.
Yeah. Participants, I have posted the feedback form in the chat box. The feedback form will be valid for half an hour. The participants are requested to kindly fill the feedback form to get the certificates, right? The feedback form is available in the chat box. Kindly fill the feedback form within half an hour so that the participant can get the certificates. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much for your valuable time and sharing your knowledge about the startups and other things. And I'd like to thank our today's resource person and also our beloved principal sir for organizing this IIC event. Uh, I'd like to thank all the participants from our institution and also from the external institutions. And thank you very much. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye bye.
The participants can fill the feedback form within half an hour. So that the feedback form will be valid only for half an hour. You can the participants are requested to fill the feedback form within half an hour. Thank you so much.